What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so recently the Sacramento Kings were in Toronto where they lost the game to the Raptors 131-128 in overtime. In that game, Demar Derozan had 33 points, but was not enough to lead his Kings to a victory against his old club. Now, of course, for many years, Demar Derozan was a member of the Toronto Raptors, famously teaming up with Kyle Lowry, who I'm not even sure where he is now at this stage of his career. Is he still in my... No? Last I saw, he was with the Hornets. I don't know where he's at now. But anyway, of course, that team could never get the better of LeBron James when he was a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers. DeMar DeRozan, of course, was traded, I think back in 2018, I think it was, to San Antonio Spurs in exchange for Kawhi Leonard. We know that Kawhi went on to win a championship that very season with the Raptors. After a couple of years playing with the Spurs, DeMar DeRozan, I think he signed in free agency, I believe it was, with the Chicago Bulls. Had a great start to his tenure with the Bulls, but ultimately there was some discontent there between him and Zach LaVine, and now he's a member of the Kings. But the more important thing to talk about here is his now beef with Raptors superfan Drake. Drake was apparently seen on video calling DeRozan a pussy, among other things that he muttered under his breath while ensconced in the security of his bodyguards around him. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. He says it, he mutters it to himself as DeMar DeRozan gets safely far enough away from him so he couldn't hear him. But cameras clearly picked up him calling him a pussy. Now, why did he do that? Well, I guess he's in his feelings because, you know the old adage, the friend of my enemy is my enemy. Actually, I think the saying is the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but with him, the friend that's a friend of my enemy is my enemy. So we all know the well-publicized beef between him and Kendrick Lamar. We all know Kendrick Lamar got the better of him. Kendrick Lamar basically called him, a kitty diddler, among other things that got under his skin. But Drake clearly lost that battle. So since Drake lost that battle, he's in his feelings. And, he doesn't like the fact that DeMar DeRozan has recently appeared with Kendrick Lamar, being that he's back in basically California. I mean, I was going to say the Bay Area, but he's back in California, which puts him in closer proximity to Compton, where he grew up with Kendrick Lamar. These guys grew up with one another, okay? They're friends. They've been friends since they were kids. I think Kendrick Lamar's 37, DeMar DeRozan is 35. So even though DeMar DeRozan has stated that he's still cool with Drake, they still cool. But he don't like the fact that Kendrick Lamar and DeMar DeRozan are friendly. Matter of fact, I think they made public appearances together. And he appeared in that video that Kendrick Lamar made. What is it called? Not Like Us. I'm old, so I don't really pay attention to this crap no more. But I think the song's called Not Like Us, right? So he appeared in the video. And so Drake is in his feelings. Drake said, if they ever, talking about Toronto, ever retire his jersey, um, he gonna pull it down, whatever. I think DeMar DeRozan said, well, when told about what Drake said, well, good luck with him doing that because a long way up to the top of the Raptors, he tried to take it down. And at the end of the day, Drake being real immature and clownish at this point, man. It'd be one thing if Drake if Drake and DeMar DeRozan were like childhood friends, and Kendrick Lamar was just a passing acquaintance, and you making appearances with him, and we like that. Y'all might be friendly, okay? Y'all might be friendly, and in DeMar DeRozan mind, y'all still friends, so he probably feel kind of blindsided by this, right? But you got to remember, right? These guys grew up with one another, so like you basically telling him to pick between the two of y'all, like we fucking in high school or some shit. Like y'all a bunch of grade school or high school kids. Y'all probably be grown ass men. I'm assuming 3 as very wealthy men, especially Drake and DeMar DeRozan. I don't know about Kendrick Lamar's finances, but I don't assume he's not poor. Look, man, y'all guys are basically pushing 40. Drake is 38. Kendrick Lamar is 37. DeMar DeRozan is 35. What the hell is wrong with you dudes, man? And I'm not even really blaming. To be honest with you, I shouldn't even say y'all dudes. It's Drake. He's a clown. And you ain't gonna do nothing, bro. You ain't no damn gangster. You were raised in Canada, okay? You was raised in Canada, okay? You come from a really well connected, well-to-do family. You didn't grow up in those streets. Anybody buying your fake ass image of you being some thug because you're not, okay? Somehow, some way, you're a popular rapper. I never understood the Drake phenomenon. I listen to his songs, and for the most part, I don't really like his raps, but for whatever reason, he's successful. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that, well, I can't say it on video. I'm not going to say it on here, but let's just say he has a lot of friends in high places, and they push him to be in a position he in. But yeah, man, DeMar DeRozan ain't. Come on, man, it ain't hurt nobody, man. And I'm saying, like, they friends. Like, so what are you getting mad about, bro? Like, I don't understand this. And anyway, even though we know Drake ain't about that, at the end of the day, I get it. Shit happened. The shootings and all that, the altercations. I get it. You feel some type of way about Kendrick Lamar, but don't take it out on Drake. Don't take it out on Drake. Excuse me. Don't take it out on DeMar DeRozan. Don't take it out on him. And anyway, isn't DeMar DeRozan? Isn't he connected to the streets? So I mean, Drake will go bust a grape, man. The fact that he muttered all that shit under his breath, we know what time it is, man. Wait a minute. Now think about it. Isn't Drake the same dude that Kevin Durant checked a long time ago when he was with the Warriors? I think it was Drake night or some shit. And he said something about, I don't give a fuck. It was Drake night. I don't give a damn about that shit. It was something he said. It was a long time ago. I remember kind of fuzzy with that a little bit, but man, Drake is a rapper, bro. He ain't no fucking gangster for real, and to me, what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't really follow rap like I used to, but I distinctly recall Kendrick Lamar absolutely eviscerated this dude, man, and he in his feelings about it. That's all I see, man. He's a guy in his feelings. Grow the hell up. The Raptors will retire his jersey, and more than likely at this trajectory of his career, DeMar DeRozan is going to be a Hall of Famer. So, ain't nothing you could do or say about it. It is what it is, and that's all I got to say about it myself, man. Tell me what you guys think.